Throughout my career in the FBI, I was often asked the question, Chris, what keeps you up at night? I've thought a lot about that question. I've tracked down foreign terrorists. I've investigated violent extremists. I've even arrested a few crooked politicians. But I've worked with a lot of great people in the FBI, so no, there wasn't much that kept me up at night. Except one thing, and that is a physical and emotional trauma that too many of our children face each and every day. One day I was invited by a friend to visit with 10 young men at a local high school who had been labeled as troublemakers by their teachers and who had been making bad decisions in life. Our goal was to help them make better decisions. Instead, in the time that I spent with them, they taught me more about the challenges and the trauma they faced every day just to survive. I left that meeting with a new objective. I was going to learn everything I could about childhood trauma, and a condition I later learned is known as adverse childhood experiences. What I didn't understand then, but have come to understand now, is that while we are all responsible for the choices we make, the events in our early childhood really do have a significant impact throughout our lives. If we've always made good choices, it's hard for us to understand when people can't or don't. My focus over the past few years has been the correlation between adverse childhood experiences and the juvenile justice system. And what I found is that generation after generation of families are caught up in this cycle of trauma that continues to bring negative encounters with the criminal justice system. This cycle must be broken. And the great news is this cycle can be broken. Researchers have determined that those communities that provide safe, stable, and nurturing environments can break the cycle and provide positive impact on a child's life. So if we're going to prevent adverse childhood experiences from being passed down from generation to generation, then we're going to need to see children with fresh eyes and quit stigmatizing them as troublemakers or bad kids. We need to shift the conversation from, what the heck is wrong with you, to what's happened to you. It's a shift in the conversation from always assuming bad kids do bad things to offering, how can I help? We can make a difference in a child's life if we're willing to understand the impact of childhood trauma and be courageous in finding solutions. I want to help you understand adverse childhood experiences so that you can make a difference in a child's life.